great to have a center fielder with the speed of Billy Hamilton. I don't think there's anybody in the game that can cover as much ground as he does out there. Doesn't have the strongest arm, but it's strong enough to get the job done. And nobody can play the entire outfield at once. If anybody could, it's got to be Billy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Anthony Rizzo gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Suarez is there, and how about that? A three-pitch inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. After one, no score. Devin Mesoraco, who get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. Now to the plate, Jay Bruce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lackey looks in. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Brandon Phillips into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Brandon Phillips
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off. And there is Fowler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 1 down. Jorge Soler steps in now.
Jorge Soler
into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ben Zobrist takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. Addison Russell set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. Scott Schebler leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Lackey gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. John Lamb digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Chop foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. John Lackey digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, John
First
Lackey.
pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Bruce. Still going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Batting ninth,
1 away now for Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Launched to right field and deep. Bruce going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Jason Hayward is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Gone! A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. As the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Chris Bryant stands in for the second time.
Now batting,
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony.
As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Boy, top of the lineup, getting it done right now. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. They're treating this like it's batting practice.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
24. Dexter
That's
Fowler.
yanked into the stands. Strike one. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
In is Jorge Soler.
Right fielder.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That is 6 hits he's given up in just this inning alone. And what are they waiting for, man? You've got to get this guy out of there.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Ben Zobrist is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
And I don't care what the name or number is on the back of your jersey. If you get knocked around for 6 runs in an inning, I don't care who you are. It's time to get you out of there.
Addison Russell stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get...
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Michael Lorenzen will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Stepping in now, John Lackey, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Bruce ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
How about this show of power? I think it's fair to say that this was pretty much unexpected. He nearly gets this ball out of the ballpark. Boy, I mean, where did that come from? He almost looked like he knew what he was doing.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
22.
This will swing and send a line drive out to right field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. Now, they've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Chris Bryant steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike 1. Hit well again down the right field line. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
In is Jorge Soler. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left as this lead got even wider. Lifted in the air to center. Hamilton has a beat on it. And that retires the side. Billy Hamilton will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And reined in one away. Lackey's ready. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Joey Votto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Bryant is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Reds are down in order, but this one's pretty much over. Addison Russell is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number
John
41.
Lackey steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.